It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
First down, Rams.
Here's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 53 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit, because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
In there to drop it for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean, an outstanding play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing is Stafford. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Ball from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Throws left side. Atwell's got it. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
That's certainly playing down the distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
That that's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
25-yard line.
Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
That first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. He was creeping up toward 200 yards. Thought he was going to get there. Didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll be brought down at the 27. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
27-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Back to throw, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the 50, it's Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw is Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Rams.
Again to Williams, running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Now it's Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to lead to a third and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Smith here. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
3rd and 12.
From the 50, Stafford. Under pressure, they got him again. Jalen Carter. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage. And able to get to him in the pocket.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running left, it's Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 2nd down in the yard.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
They'll set up to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Complete, it's Dotson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Los Angeles.
Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big change in field position. There, that's 40 yards on the catch and run. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. He's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
He's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hurts. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Barkley inside handoff. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his tight end, got it. That's complete. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Jahan Dotson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Not no good. He missed it. Missed the PAT. And this will remain a 5-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's Kyron Williams running out for another possession. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw right side, complete to Williams. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Stafford. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the play. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Yeah, the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's Khalil Shakir. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And here is Joe Mixon. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Jets. And it's the rookie first-round draft pick, Emeka Ibuka. He'll take this in for the touchdown. He's found the end zone twice in the first 2 quarters. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A handoff to Barkley. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And that was some effort, but it would appear that he's going to come up about a yard short. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Number 17, Devontae Adams. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Here's Stafford. That's caught inside the 20. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Jalen Carter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So 2 lead changes already in this third quarter. One side takes the lead with a field goal. The other takes it right back.
And I'm starting to get the feel that it's going to be this way all the way to the end. I hope you feel the same way, because in this particular game, these two are evenly matched. Let's see how it turns out.
The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley, excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Defensively, Poona Ford with a tackle there. Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. But right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. And they'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. We're calling a gain of a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's been a good one. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41. They begin the drive with Williams. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. We'll get this up to about the 44.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
To the right side, and complete to Atwell. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 4.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Stafford. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today.
Mitchell on the coverage.
And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 9-yard
The
line.
Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll drop to throw. Open man has got it at the tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. Give him 5 yards there, and we'll bring up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 26. Brings up 2nd down.
Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And Goedert going to have an Eagles 1st down as he's down at the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17.
It's Barkley on the counter. And they get to him quickly as he's stopped right around the 13. Now a 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
1st carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Throwing his Hurts. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Stafford. Pass complete there in the cool. They wind up getting 7 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. Tutu Atwell. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
The Rams.
Stafford's going to try and throw for him. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. They'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That's now the 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. The L.A. Rams with a victory here. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew it.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And it's Tutu Atwell. They're going to fire it into him on a quick slant, and it's right on time, and watch him hit the Jets. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's Bo Nix. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Broncos are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.